Good morning, team. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be filming for you something a bit different. So I live in Dubai, so I work from my flat most of the time, and at least once or twice a week I like to go out of my flat and work somewhere else. So today I'm at a place called Train Beach Club, and obviously this is a very lovely place to work on a Wednesday. However, I'm going to be eating out all day, and as I've mentioned a couple of times before, I have maintained my weight for the last years, and that means I've traveled to different places. I eat out quite a lot. I probably eat out, 3 or 4 times, at least 3 or 4 meals a week. So I wanted to show you how you can navigate a day out and still pick good food off the menu. So I want to go through the menus with you. I want to help you understand how you can pick the best foods that you possibly can, and how you can put it in MyFitnessPal, and what I would do as well, because I think that this is a big struggle for a lot of people, and you end up saying fuck it, what's the point, because you don't know what to do. So I'm gonna go now because there's a car behind me. Is he gonna go past? So I am at Train Beach Club. It's now 20 to 10. I've had, as you just saw, a almond milk latte. The reason I have almond milk is because I'm intolerant to dairy, so I have almond milk. Also, it can be lower calorie, depends on where you get it from, but it's normally about 40 calories per 100 ml. So I will have this, and I'll show you how I'll put that into MyFitnessPal as well. Probably estimating around 200 mils of almond milk. So I'll pop that in, and I just had a coffee this morning, and now I'm going to order some food. So having a little look, obviously they don't have the calories on the menu, so I'm just going to have a little look through the food they have got and decide what I'm going to have. Obviously, this is the idea of this video, is to show you that you can pick food on the go without sort of knowing what you're going to have. One thing that I did do is I did bring some protein powder with me in case I didn't have a breakfast that was like high in protein. I'm not a massive egg eater. I don't really like eggs that much. For me, like, that's not really the sort of protein that I can have. And then obviously I just need to be mindful of the dairy as well. So I actually quite often, if I know I'm going out somewhere, I'll just take some protein powder with me, because you can always sometimes add it to food or just have it on the side as a little bit of shake, just to make sure that I still hit my protein. It's really important for me to have, I aim between 0.8 grams to 1 gram per pound of my body weight to make sure that I maintain my muscle. Even though I'm not really weight training at the moment, by eating enough protein I will maintain a lot of my muscle as well. So I'm not going to necessarily just lose it and it's going to just evaporate because of running. If I'm eating enough protein, it will maintain as much as it possibly can. So I'm just going to show you the menu that we've got now. So this is what we're looking at. It's really nice. It's like an online menu. Oh, my nails look quite nice. So I'm having a look at the menu. So I'm looking at breakfast, because it's like 9:43. So they've got vegan pancakes. Oh, that sounds good. But what I'm trying to think about is, how can I replicate food that I would eat at home? So for me, if I look down here, oatmeal. So oats are probably one of the things that would replicate what I have at home. Don't really like eggs that much. And the reason that I wouldn't always go for something like this is probably because it's got so many different ingredients. It's got quite a few high fat foods. So it's got eggs, and it's got cottage cheese or avocado. So already you've got like 2 sources of fat. So one thing that I would look out for when you're going for breakfast is not to have more than 2 sources of fats in your breakfast. The reason being is the fats are 9 calories per 1 gram, whereas protein and carbohydrates are actually only 4. So you may deem carbohydrates as a thing that makes you gain weight because your food's higher in calories, but it's not the case at all. Actually, when you go and have smoked salmon, avocado and eggs, that's the breakfast that's probably looking at about 800 calories. So a lot of these are actually basically just all eggs. They've got an acai bowl. Obviously it's not going to have any protein in it, but it's got peanut butter, cacao nibs and granola. So we're probably racking up quite a lot of calories there, again in fats, because fats, calories, dense sexiness of granola. So the thing that sticks out to me the most here is the oatmeal. Obviously, as I just spoke about, the fat sources. So if you think peanut butter, almond flakes, coconut flakes, cacao nibs are all quite calorific in terms of fats, but they're also very good for me. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to ask, and I'm going to not have the peanut butter because that's going to be just a lot of calories. I'm just trying to be mindful of my calories. And then I'm going to remove the almond flakes and cacao nibs, but I'm going to keep the coconut flakes. So I've got one of the items in there that's got the fats in it, but not all of them, because we could be, as I said, it's 9 calories per 1 gram of fat. So if you think about the amount of peanut butter, it only needs 20 grams of peanut butter to be way over 100 calories, and probably the same with the almond flakes and cacao nibs because they are just pure fats. There's nothing wrong with eating fats, but what I'm trying to do is be mindful of my calories and balance it out and say, okay, I'm going to have one of them, but I'm not going to have all 4. And that's probably going to balance my food out a lot better. So this is what I'm going to have. I'm going to have the oatmeal. And then when I see the meal, that's when I'm going to guesstimate it and put it in MyFitnessPal, because I can have a rough idea of what it's going to look like. So my food has arrived. It looks absolutely delicious. And we've got the bits on the side. So I asked for the coconut flakes on the side and the sauce that they put on, so I could decide if I wanted it. And then we've got our porridge oats here. So this is how I recorded it in here, and I'm also just need to pop in the almond milk. This is one thing that's really easy to forget about is actually the milk. So what I've done here is, you'll see, is I've put, this is my coffee. I've used the barista one, 250ml. Again, it's a guesstimation, but this was the size of my tub. Sorry, you can see all my work stuff. And then this is my breakfast. So I've gone for 60 grams of porridge, 60 grams of banana. It looks quite similar to the portion of food that I had yesterday. So again, it's a guesstimation, but I'd rather over guesstimate than under. I've put 10 grams of blueberries because there's not many there. 60 grams of banana, 10 grams of coconut flakes, just I put in sort of Tesco's. I'm just going to sprinkle some on. And if you don't know what to search for, put something like Tesco's in first, because you can then find something that's already sort of been inputted, and you can find something with grams. And then I've put my almond milk in, so looking at about 470 calories for this. And as I said, I brought my protein powder with me, and I'm just going to add that in. And I already weighed this at home, because it means that I've got my protein and my carbohydrates. So that's how I've put that in there, and that's what I would do. Is that remembering that there's no need to beat yourself up. It's just about guesstimating and trying. And now I know that I've roughly had about 500 calories of food so far. So it is 10 to 2 now, so now I'm going to literally order some lunch. So I'm just going to have another little look at the menu, see what I fancy, and then just talk you through the reasons why I'd pick something and the reasons why I wouldn't. So this is the lunch menu here. So we've got lots of different things, salads and starters, no thank you. What I want to look at is mains, because I'm hungry, I'm really hungry. So we've got grilled chicken burger with chips. If I'm probably trying to watch my calories, I'm probably not going to go for the chips. Reason being is 400-500 calories that could be better spent somewhere else. Something like lamb is generally quite high in fat. So again, it's not that I don't eat high fat foods, it's just that I'm trying to look for something that's a little bit leaner. So thinking about utilising foods that you eat at home already. So like a lean protein, a carbohydrate, and a salad or veggies that go with it. There's 2 things really that stick out on this menu. So on any menu, I would look, as I said, for that lean source of protein. So I can see there's sort of 2 of them here. Is if this one I can have like salmon, tuna, chicken, or tofu with rice and veggies, or this one I can have the same. So this is actually quite a healthy choice on this menu. You've got lots of different things on here as well. So we've got like chicken and pasta. You know, if we're trying to watch our calories, we'd probably just try and stay away from things like sauces, because we don't really know how many calories are in them. So I think for me, I might go for, I think I'm going to go for this poke bowl, because there's more ingredients there to show you how I would input that. And I probably would just not have probably just won't have the egg, because I don't really like eggs. And I won't have the onions because I don't like them. So we're going to get this Origins poke bowl. I'm going to have white rice because it's better than brown, and I'm going to have chicken with it as well because it's going to be super lean. I'm going to ask for chicken breast, so that's what I'm going to get for, and then I'll show you how I track that as well. So next up, it's 4 o'clock. I'm now on my way home, and I had some money left over, so I had this bloody lovely chocolate chip cookie in there. Yes. Oh, vegan chocolate chip cookie, freaking fantastic. So we're just going to talk through how I actually inputted the calories for the poke bowl. So what I did is, obviously I've had to guesstimate, as we spoke about, and I have left out some of the items there. So I left out half the avocado. I didn't have the stuff that was on the top. Obviously I didn't have the sauce either. So I just focused on adding the foods in that I did have. And then when I wanted those, I said, okay, do I want the sauce? Have I got enough calories? And I was like, no, actually, do you know what? 500 calories, really good for me for lunch. Happy with that. So I inputted the rice, easy ways for you to search for foods that you don't know is putting in Tesco's first, because Tesco will probably have a reliable source in there where you can actually put the grams in. One of the biggest mistakes that people make is they don't put the grams in of food. So you're putting in like 1 cup, 1 ounce, and you don't even weigh in that. So the most important thing is that we go in and we add in the grams. So again, just a guesstimation, but an important one for us to put into MyFitnessPal. Then here, what I'm doing is, this is the cookie that I had. So I had a vegan cookie. So what I tried to do is, in a supermarket, try to find a vegan duplicate of a cookie, because obviously the calories will be different to a normal cookie. It was quite small, so here I've guesstimated in 130 calories. Good evening. Oh, you're a bit wonky. So obviously I had my chocolate chip cookie on the car on the way home, and now I'm home. I am just gonna make some dinner. So tonight I'm having chicken with sweet chili sauce, vegetables, and rice. So I'm just gonna talk you through that. We pre-cook our rice. So we pre-cook our rice in a rice cooker. It's the easiest and simplest thing. And then we just have like a big old batch of rice, and then we just weigh out cooked rice when we want it. So Simon has this for lunch, and then we'll have it for dinner sometimes. So it makes it so much easier because it's just so much quicker to cook dinner. Like, all I need to do now is cook the chicken and cook the veg because the rice is already done, so bosh. So we are having with that chicken breast. Oh, I just poured it all over the side. Oh, it was so gross. So we're having chicken breast. So like with everything, do you like my outfit? Like with everything, we are weighing our food, because otherwise we don't know how many calories we're consuming, and it's really easy to guesstimate wrong. So I am gonna have 150 grams of shotgun breast. Right, let's see if I can get this right. 150 grams, will she get it right? Oh, see, it's not there, not 100% there. So we've got 170 grams in there, so I'm just going to take a bit off. Bosh! So 146 grams in there. Now I'm just literally going to slice her up. I'm going to go in half. There we are. The reason I do this is because the chicken breast just cooks so much quicker. And I'm literally gonna go and stick it in the pan. Straight in there, baby. So going into this dinner, which is the sweet chili chicken, we've got sweet chili sauce, Sainsbury's one, 23 calories per portion, which is actually, it's pretty good and it tastes very nice. I don't like spicy food, but this is like just enough level of spice. And then we've got some soy sauce. Ellie left this to me when she left Dubai. Look at it, it's like a whole litre of soy sauce. And then as I showed you earlier, we've got our like pre-cooked rice. So I literally will put 200 grams of pre-cooked rice. Let me set you down. It's got 200 grams pre-cooked rice. Oh no, it was 150. Nope. 150 pre-cooked rice, which is super easy because like it's already done in the microwave. Bish bosh bash, bloody lovely. Stick that on there. We've got a chicken on the move. Vegetarians, look away. Oh, look at that, absolutely beautiful. A little bit more. Oh baby, look at that, beautiful. Do love a bit of chicken. Look at that little puppy there. And then over here we've got our mushrooms cooking away. Broccoli getting nice and soft. A little bit charred. Look at that. Oh, the goodness. Now I'm going to show you the best hack to weighing sauce. So if you put the sauce on, press 0, pop the lid, pop the lid, come on over, just gonna move this on over actually, off of the heat, pour on your sauce, back over, 24 grams. Bosh. And then we can do the same here. 4 hours later. Back in. Pouring that on there. Not too much of that one. And then Bosh, 9-10 grams. And then we're literally gonna flip over the chicken. Get it all up in the sauce. Lovely. Then I'm just gonna mix the veggies in. Well, a little bit. Now we've got a warmed up rice. Chicken's coming in. There she is. Veggies then in. Pour all of that in there. All that sweet chili sauce. Voila. This has got to be my favourite dinner. Look at that. So nice, sweet chili chicken. So freaking good. Look at all of it. Look. Actually cannot go. This is like the best one I've ever made. Bosh. So it's pudding time and super simple. Picked up some banana bread when I was out earlier. That's in there. And then I've got 120 grams of Jude's vegan ice cream. And that is it. That is the whole day complete. And that sexiness has completed the day. Wash. So that is the end of this YouTube channel. That is the end of this YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that has given you a massive insight into how you can eat out and either maintain your body fat, lose your body fat. I had a total of 1,800 calories and a really good amount of protein for the day as well. So it just shows you that you don't have to sacrifice those things when you do eat out. It's just about being prepared, being organised, and just knowing what to look for on the menu as well. So I hope that helps. I hope they give you a really good insight into that. And thank you so much for watching.